name is Wright, and welcome back to my Twitch channel. Let me know if the game volume is too soft or too loud, because it changes per every game. I gotta adjust it for desktop audio. It's annoying. Alright, so here we are tonight playing. Well, first of all, I hope you all had a good week. Haven't seen you guys since Tuesday. And here we are tonight playing Phoenix Wright. Salty Knucklehead, hello, welcome. Salty is like my spirit animal. My spirit animal is Salt. What is that emoji? I just wanted to put a smiley face. It's a robot. You have to put like a space between the colon and the parenthesis in order to not do that. It's annoying. Hello. Salty is my spirit animal. I am forever Salt. Yes. But that's the spirit clothes you wore for today. Actually no, I wore a sweatshirt on top. Usually I change clothes as well. But anyway. Wow, 6 viewers. 4 than 5? What is happening? Anyway. So tonight we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. To give some background, I have played one of the original Phoenix Wright DS games. That's like older, like back from like DS Lite, original DS days. Never finished it because the game bugged on like the last trial / mystery you do. So I could never finish the game. And frankly, if it's in this trilogy set, I'll barely remember anything. And I played the crossover with Professor Layton for 3DS. I'm actually currently replaying it because I love how it combines the two. Still have my old chunky DS. I have my 3DS XL. My old DS Lite that I had was Mario themed, so it was red with a little Mario symbol on the front. Yeah, that was cute. Alright, here we go. Play this game. Wait. Justice for All. Trials and Tribulations. Alright, so we're gonna play the original game. Yeah, I got stuck in one part, haven't gotten past it in all these years. Yeah, the game bugged for some reason. Like, it didn't recognize that I had done what I needed to do to trigger the next clue to appear. So I never finished the game. I was unable to. At that point, I restarted the game once and gotten up to that point again. But anyway, so we're gonna start. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna play the entire first game. I know I'm not gonna play it all in one night, but over the next several weeks, we'll play the first game, and then we'll go back to Danganronpa and play the second game in that, and then we're gonna go back to Phoenix Wright. Just so we have some variation. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna play episode 1, the first turnabout. This actually might be... Yes. Please play the game. You don't need to ask me. First steps. We got an achievement. My voice acting is gonna be... oh. Awful. Oh, goodness. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Oh, it's gonna be me. I'll make it look like he did it. God, I hate how we know who it is. August 3rd, 1947 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Also... Oh, hey! Boy, am I nervous. Oh, that... Okay, now I can... The music. Ah, I love the music. Oh my god. When I played Phoenix Wright versus Ace Attorney, they do the opening trial like this one to get you acquainted to how trials work for later in the game. And like they have like a fully orchestrated English court suite. Oh my god, so good, so good. I've been working on transcribing it. I've been wanting to do it for years, but actually with the 8-bit, I might be actually to do it easier. It takes me back. It does take me back. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. Woo, I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I heard in other games, like, is his name actually Phoenix? Or is it Nick? Because in one of the games they call him Nick. Or they call him Nick, and I'm like, what is it? Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Isn't that a conflict of interest? Just saying, isn't that bad? I want to help him out any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life. Everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Despair? Despair much? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. No shit, he just said that. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so it isn't us. It's this guy. Don't know who he is, but I love the face going on right now. This is great. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Sure about that, buddy? Why does he look like a more angsty Felix? I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. No shit. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, was it his wife or girlfriend? No, poor baby. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. But we don't believe that shit. Stellar defense he's got there. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Here are the details. Here's the deets. My first case is a fairly simple one. Sure. That's what they say every single time, and we all know how that happened. That goes down. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. I hate that. I hate that so much. Because we also had a butts at our school, but I don't think we've ever made... No, we probably did make jokes. I just was never involved with that. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. In trouble with that face? I don't believe that. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. So instead of having the ultimate lucky student, he is the ultimate unlucky student. I'm gonna equate this to Danganronpa. I hope you realize that. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh, this is so good. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. He's like, I'm so done with this shit. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. I almost said your readiness. That's not English. Really? It doesn't sound too ready. Well, this is just to give a tutorial, essentially. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Handshaking. Eyesight fading. This is the best face ever. It's so much better in 3D when you play the crossover. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Woo, I knew this one. Glad I read the case report covers to cover many times. It's, wait, uh-oh. God. Knees weak, arms heavy, shirt already above spaghetti. Oh my goodness. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. That's what forgetting is? You just don't remember something for a temporary period of time. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Relatable content. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? So we're gonna check it now. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay, and then Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death. I almost said that's August. It's not August. July 31st, 4:05 p.m. Cause of death, loss of trauma. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because they don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. Fat blunt. Wait, wrong blunt. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue. Statue of the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Should pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. She is Locust. I determined her as Locust now. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Going to go on a drive, have fun with Among Us, single player. Wait, I'm not playing Among Us. Not playing Among Us. I don't even know how that game works. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. As a joke. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. I don't know why I'm giving this guy this accent. Just roll with it. It's a lot like Among Us. Could be argued that Among Us is Phoenix Wright multiplayer. I have to give that game a look if you guys are interested. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh my god. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Are you one of them, sir? She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. Later. And your Mr. Main voice is fantastic. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Salty, you got something to say? Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Why is there 6 pedals and there's only 4 directions? Should I stop him from answering? Stop him from answering. Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. That's a good answer. Uh-oh, he went. Phoenix, did you not talk to your client before this trial? Did you? Oh my god. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. What is that signal? Signal. I can't speak. I'm sorry. Yeah. I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Tell the truth. Yikes, that is a very whiny OMG, he went. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies the matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Saw it. Saw it. Ha! Saw it. He saw it. The one thing I appreciate so much about Phoenix Wright games is the naming. It's so good. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. Oh my god, this music. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wait, hold on. Oh, contradiction. Contradiction. Because her time of death was 4 to 5, but he's saying it was 1 p.m. That's... The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant is sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you just tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Noon to 6. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Ooh, scandalous. 3 exclamation points. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab. Then point out the contradictions in the testimony. I already know the one. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. That is wrong. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of the death as sometime after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. He clearly stated he remembered. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but there was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Hold on a second. Blackout. It was out from noon to 6. He keeps digging himself a bigger hole. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I just gotta figure out which one exactly it goes for. Soon I found the body, I heard the time, his voice. How it can't come from the television. Because television wasn't working. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. He's in deep shit now. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. That shifty shoulder thing he's doing makes me uncomfortable. Wait, I remember now, Mr. Sawit. Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Saw it. Ha 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 ha. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim? No, the murder weapon is... That must have been what I saw. No, you lie. You lie. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Ooh, it's jiving now because we're getting down to it. Oh, I love the music. Table clock. That was the murder weapon. Nope, the murder weapon was the thinker. You lying son of a bitch. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ooh. This music is so good. You and your objections and your evidence. What do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Papane. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the clock out, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a... Oh, wait, I didn't do the voice. As it doesn't look like a clock, I must submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Oh, do I? There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. Good thing I didn't have to figure that one out. I would not have figured that out. The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. Tell me, isn't it true that you knew the victim? In fact, you were one of her sugar daddies. Be frank with us, Mr. Sawit. Is his name Frank? Frank? I'm always Frank. His name is Frank. Oh god, this game's good. Your Honor, we have complete records of the victim's relationships. Mr. Frank Sawit does not appear anywhere. Huh? Oh, really? Please, Mr. Wright. Is huh the best response you can muster up? Yes. Try to refrain from making off-the-cuff accusations in the future. Yes, Your Honor. Let me think this over. The witness knew because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then shock the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. I don't mean to say that with such swag as I look at my fingernail. I have a hangnail. What's the meaning of this? This is all basic conjecture. I keep changing his voice, I'm sorry. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Grr. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. It's gonna hurt my voice after a while. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... The clock's batteries. All you have to do is examine the batteries. Batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly did you mean, Mr. Wright? The clock is working fine. No, that's not what I meant. Oh god, I hate when the game does this. Mr. Wright. Try sounding the clock. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. That's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems that you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Seems I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, sends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Because you are. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Oh, Mia. I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Oh, wait, my necklace is messed up. Oh, it's not messed up. Haha. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can't think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow. Would it be the passport? Yes. Maybe you can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Have you found evidence to support the claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. So, I think it would be the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours fast, it was 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time stuck in you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say, Mr. Did It? We did it, guys. Oh, he faint. He'd do a pass out. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and had been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woohoo! Amazing. Party time. Woohoo! Get some vodka. This is not vodka, this is water. And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their homes. That day, when Larry went to the apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in and do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Frustrated, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3rd, 2:32. District Court Defense, Lobby number 2. Oh, this is cute. Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. No, poor baby. No. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait. No, I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. He's a sweetie. Let nothing bad happen to him. Ever. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no. I couldn't. Hey. I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here. Take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait. Wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made it one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to just cry? That is grammatically wrong. Sobs. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I'm assuming it's... Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? It's the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. You never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Ooh, is the boss hitting on us? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be on one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end of this chapter. A brand new episode has been added. I've definitely played this on the DS. I've definitely played it. But, like, I don't remember a whole lot. Save progress. Yes, please. Yes. I just saved twice. Okay, fine. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. Have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting till then. Okay, sis. I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Recorded. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right there, over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho. You're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. I hate how we get to see who the murderer is. I want to be able to find it out on my own. Red, white, blue. Eight 908 Fay & Co. Law Office. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. At 9 o'clock at night? Who goes to dinner at 9 o'clock at night? That's bedtime. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood and that can't be good. I have to check to see if Mia's okay. Oh, wait. Move. Oh, this is wonky. I smell blood. Sis, someone's there. Chief? Chief? This ain't it, Chief. Oh, Maya's so cute. Maya is adorable in this remastered version. Who are you? She faint? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Chief. This music is boppin'. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else seems to be like a clue here. Piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? This music is so good. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. It's a death. It's a dying message. Dying message. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what the girl was doing here. Right. Better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, goodness. They're gonna frame me for the crime, aren't they? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Oh, we probably have to move. Chief has never good with machines. All about to use PC's email. She picked up the agency's model. It's garage sale for practically nothing. Alright. Still getting used to moving. That girl just now, where'd she go? Her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run out on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Ooh, sisters. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis! She was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting. This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was the clock. It was the thinker. Alright, back. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, Gumshoe, I missed you! I love Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. You sure you're not Dick Simmons? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim shared this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not— Case closed. You're coming down the precinct, ma'am. What? Oops. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, it's 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? If I had a hair in my mouth. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with the outfit? Oh, this is what acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, or a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit, then? You just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Right, day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could it have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is in my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. The detective took away my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address from a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself. You're right. Something wrong? Actually, I asked the police to contact him. They tried calling a few times. Nobody could get a hold of him. They couldn't find him? I have no one left to ask. Say, what about your parents? Oh, okay, don't worry. I'll go ask him for you. He will? Thank you so much. Just worried what will happen if I can't find him. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. The visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. I'm just making sure I didn't do this already. That's why I wasn't speaking it. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. We'll power through a little longer. Hopefully my voice doesn't die. Alright. So we're gonna move. Let's go law office. Grossberg log office. Log! According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Faye. 6 Faye & Co. Law Office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Do I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the Butts guy, aren't you? The Butts guy. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Suede shoes was an option. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Not Dick Simmons. Not Dick Simmons. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk. Mia. About Miss Faye. Do you have an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She may have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait. You do know about him, right? Course not. Never heard of him. Whoa. And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. The ultimate lawyer. Oh, I'm just gonna equate this. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, back. Let's... Alright. Move. All painting so thick it practically gives me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. A table for clients. An elegant ebony desk case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. This was pointless. Alright. Let's go to the detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. But, like... That's not your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police captured was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the medium jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Alright, I don't know where to go. I go back back here to talk to Gumshoe? Like, what else is there to talk about? There's nothing to do. Can I present something to him? His desk, clean. It's Mia. I hate where like you have to do like specific things to trigger things. So there's a hotel right across the street. Is he not back yet? I hate when the game does this. It's like so specific. Do you have to present something? Oh, Maya's phone. Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. Cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone has all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Irk? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Yay, I got my phone. Check the court record. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're all done, pal? Yeah, thanks. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. How could you? She has like a rack the size of Mount Rushmore. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Oh my god. April May. What's next? August, September? Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So we have Mia, Maya, and May. This is gonna be a fun trial. I'm not doing today because that's too much reading. So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside of her room till the trial. So she's still in her hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Cool. Oh, wait, no. Move. Gatewater. Sweet. Oh god, is she supposed to be like a whoa-oo-boo? Oh no. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. That's a double negative. Don't say nothing, so you gotta say something. Memo to self. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part for the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Here, let's examine. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! Oh god, what's wrong with your fucking eyes? What are you doing? No touching. Am I the only one who sees, like... Why the fuck does she look deranged? I'm... concerned. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Discount Toko. Oh my god, but Toko didn't have a chest though. This person does. Upset? I thought she was going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Alright, let's talk if she's going to stand in front of us now. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. That's totally not what you were going to say. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Wait, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, just come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk about Miss May. Cheap implant, still discount. I love you, Mary. Could you who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Phoenix, you're cute. Don't deny it. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee. And you had your little host up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. Why did I turn her into stereotypical white girl? Why did I do that? What am I doing? You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Alright. Can we examine? The late summer sunlight streams through the window. Are you saying this aloud? Who are you saying this to? Are you like giving her a poetry reading right now? What the fuck? There's the Fanco Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clear from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Ooh, flowers. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Those are roses. How do you not know what roses are? Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. What's inside, I wonder? Cough, cough. Maybe later. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the law office. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe we should just wait for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, goodness. This is Hifumi, everybody. Hifumi is now the ultimate rich lawyer. And we don't like it. Also, my group chat is popping off right now, and I don't... Wait, was that sent? Oh, it was sent... Okay, never mind. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. You're giving me Hifumi war flashbacks over here, game. I don't appreciate it. Which game came out first? Phoenix Wright or Danganronpa? I think Phoenix Wright came out first. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well... Yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, have you? Did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? I love how it's Western music. Oh my goodness. Alright. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Oh, soups. I read that as Grossberg and not Phoenix Wright. Sorry. Ahem. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Ahem. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be good in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? Excuse me? Did you say something to me? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Such Mia. How did you know about Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colors of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Alright. Let's move and talk to Maya. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He's all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Good cover, Phoenix. Doing well. You're a real ladies' man. I see. I've been abandoned, then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Take her! Take her! Defend Maya, you fucking... Oh my god. You could have decided this, like, 20 minutes ago. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witnessed his strange behavior. Was that all an act? The way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago. Oh, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Poor Nick. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Oh goodness. I had a song just like briefly flash in my head. I don't remember. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Woo, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, so I guess we have to go back to the hotel. Bellboy. Bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. A lot of the voices are going to sound roughly similar. Sorry. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come out to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using their facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around for a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White, the Blue Corp, phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White. Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? At the detention facility. Yeah. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, I know it. Alright. We're using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you are Phoenix. No, leave the innuendos to Donut. No, stop. No. Oh, Bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May, in court. To be continued. Yeah, save my progress. Alright. Do you want me to do the trial do you want me to do the trial today? Or not? Oop, chat died. Along with my throat for some reason. I think, how many save files? We got 10 save files, my dude. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to wait on this, and we'll do it next week for the sake of my throat. So, thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me today. Had fun. Tomorrow at some time, I'll be streaming Fall Guys on Chaotically Aaron's channel. Like it's her stream, but like I'll be featured on it. Excuse me. And then Sunday on my channel, I'll be playing Watch Dogs. Exciting. Excuse me again. This is what happens when I get talking for a while in a period of time. My throat starts hurting, and then like I hiccup, and I talk like really low. And I need to talk higher. I need to remind myself that. Oopsies. But anyway, thanks y'all for joining me tonight. If you like what you see, be sure to give a follow to the channel. We're at 79, making our way to 100, slow and steady. And I will see you either tomorrow on Chaotically Aaron's stream, or, oh, we have more people popping into chat now. Or viewers. Heh. We had 5. Now we're back at 4. I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah, but for the sake of my voice, we're going to stop tonight. So thanks all for joining. See you next week with Phoenix Wright on Friday. Be in the Discord server for updates, or follow me on Facebook and or Instagram. So have a good night, friends.